This video I'll run through how to modify the report. So first of all, starting in 2019 version, I believe, IGEMS started a new reporting system that gives some additional capabilities. So by default, that new report system is turned on. That's under Preferences, this checkbox here. If you want to revert back to an old report that you used to use prior to 2019, you can uncheck that box. And then if you're ever modifying a script to run in conjunction with that report and the script causes any errors that causes the report not to run, you can uncheck this box so it doesn't run the script. So if I go in and process, click on the report button, this is the default report that comes. So in order to modify this, you can either press F5 on your keyboard or you can go to the File menu and then come down here to Edit Template. So now we're in the templates, so always a good idea right away, just go ahead and save it and give it a new name. So I can come up here, come down to New Template, and then give it a name. I'll just stick with this name here. So up here at the top we see that's the new name for this report. So then you can go through and start editing things. So if you want to do things like put your logo into the header, you've got your various options up here. So it's similar to Word, not quite the same, but a similar type idea. So if we want to modify the header, we can come up to here and modify the header, and then we can go and if we want to put an image in there, select an image. Let's see what I've got here. We'll just try something like that and can make any other changes up there. And then of course you can change any of the text and then any of these things in the braces here. So that's date field. Down here you've got various fields that are being pulled. So over here on the right you've got the different areas within IGEMS that is pulling that data. So things are in red are areas that aren't accessible in this report. If we go into the report area, you can put any of these fields into the report. If you click on the field, you can see down here what the value would be that it would put in there. So it gives you an idea what's going to go in there. So then if you want to put something in there into this, we can click where we want to put it in. And so if I want to put the template name into this, I can just double click and then that'll be on there. So if I want to preview this, I can just go ahead and save it, and then if I go back to File and Generate Report, then I can see my new version. And then if I want to make additional changes, press F5 again and go in and edit the template. So you got the same idea, material, area, machine, job, etc. If you want to change formatting of any of these fields, if you click onto it and then you right click, then you can choose things like property, and you've got different things you can choose as far as the format that you want, how you want that displayed, want uppercase, lowercase, etc. So if there's data that you want to get on here that isn't available through any of these black selections, we could write a script so that you would be able to type in whatever data. For example, you want to put customer name in there, programmer's name, something like that. You can write a script that would basically write that to a file, and then you'd be able to pull that data into the report. So let me just go ahead and exit out of here. And so if I go back in right now to the report, now it's going to prompt me which report I want to run, because now I've got two versions of the report, so the old version and the new one that I just made. And what I'm going to do here is copy over a couple of other reports that I've done. So all the reports are in your shared folder under the reports subdirectory, and the one that we were just looking at is the post-processor report. So here's the default one and the one that we just made. And then in my backup area, I've got a couple that I've done. Let me just copy these back up into here for now. So I've done a report for water only, where it doesn't, of course, have any abrasive information on there. I got my abrasive one. And if I press F5 to edit this one, you'll see on this one I also have this info area that I can pull information from. And with that one, I've got these fields in here that I've set up. And this comes from a script that we wrote in the background. Come up to File, and then click on Script. So basically we wrote some information to this CFG text file that included customer's name, programmer, some other information. And then when we come in here, we read that information and assign it to fields. So then we can plug that into our reports. So if you need some help, something like that, some additional information you'd like on a report, you can contact us and we can help you out with that. So that's how you can edit reports. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks.